Should you fire your realtor? Well, I'm going to give you the inside scoop from a realtor's perspective of the 5 reasons and 1 opinion of why you should fire your realtor. Hi, I'm Heather McCarthy, your concierge agent and realtor with Better Homes and Gardens Reliance Partners here in Roseville, California. Are you on the market and considering maybe you should fire your realtor? Or maybe you're in the selection process and are looking for red flags? Well, here are some tips, things to look for, and timing that you should consider in your real estate sale. Here are the top 5 reasons and 1 opinion as to why you should fire your realtor. Stay for the bloopers at the end, and please like and subscribe for future videos and information that I put out. Number 1, your realtor's idea of professional photography is their iPhone Pro. That is not professional photography. Professional photography requires appropriate lighting, and every room has a different lighting situation. You cannot take horizontal shots in narrow spaces like hallways and stairways, and your home is not going to present well if these are not considered in the photography process. Number 2, they don't update the description from the time you go live throughout the entire marketing process. So if your description says move in by Thanksgiving and it's now December 6th, something has gone terribly wrong. The description is something that should be evolving during the marketing of the property. Ultimately, sometimes you'll market a property and realize that you're getting a lot more of a certain type of shopper, and your realtor should know to lean into that. That's who your market is, go with it. If it says that hurry and see it soon, this won't last, and you've been on the market for 62 days, there's something wrong. Number 3, staging. I will do another video all about staging because this is a big one. But just in a nutshell, if your realtor is not preparing your property for the photography and for market, they are doing you a disservice. Ultimately, your property needs to be universally appealing. So things like guns and animal heads on the walls are not going to reach a broad demographic, and you may lose people just who are turned off by that. Ultimately, little things I see on MLS where people leave their purse in the picture or their lunch on the counter, those are not appropriate. And then please, please do not feature your pets in your photos. You should not have a cat tree. You should not have the cat in the photo. It's as much as you love your pets and as much as we love pets, some people are allergic and you're gonna turn off those buyers. So please leave Fido and Fluffy out of the photos. Number 4, your realtor doesn't use tech tools. This is a big one. Right now, we're recording this in fall of 2021. So we're still kind of coming off the heels of COVID and restrictions of touring and all of that. So if your realtor isn't putting out the extra investment in marketing your property by doing a 3D tour, they are doing you a disservice. It is very important that the home shopper is able to get a feel for your property as quickly as possible and fall in love with your house while they are sitting on their couch at 8:30 on a Tuesday night. So if you can reach them, have them tour through your whole property, then you are ahead of the game. Matterport will even allow people to measure in a space so they can see if their couch will fit. So these sorts of things are something that the modern shopper expects and appreciates in any kind of listing. Next, drone should be something that your realtor should consider. I don't use drone in every property because sometimes it highlights the weaknesses of a property, but if you are near shopping or other desirable areas or near a nature area or bike trails, things of that nature, it really does add to the way your property is presented. And then lastly, I always use online scheduling and online calendars with my clients so that way they can keep a gauge on when tours are, and we can just keep on top of all of those things. I'm always amazed when a realtor has tours scheduled directly with the homeowner. It just seems like a problem waiting to happen. So if your realtor isn't using these tools, then ask them why. Number 5, inspections and disclosures. Now, this is something that realtors in my area don't tend to do as much of upfront, and I just think it's a lost opportunity. If your realtor is proactive in doing the disclosures and ideally inspections, at least a pest inspection, then if you can present this to the buyer prior to them submitting an offer, then you don't have to renegotiate this transaction again later. If you have a property that goes into contract and no one has done any inspections or disclosures, that gives the buyer the opportunity to back out, ask for credits and repairs, and a whole variety of other bumps in the road that just end up making both sides unhappy in the end. And here's the bonus opinion. If the realtor you're interviewing or have hired has bragging rights of they have 10 listings going live this week, that should be a red flag to you. There's a lot of work that goes into a listing. And if all of this agent is doing is churning and burning and doing huge volume where they meet with you to get the listing and then they hand it off to some newbie that they've hired or a team that is going to execute your listing, then you may or may not get the service that you anticipated at the time you hired that person. So just be aware if they say that they do huge volume, sometimes that's at your expense. So just keep that in mind. That's just my 2 cents and opinion, but thank you so much for watching. Stay for the bloopers. Please like and subscribe so you can see future videos we put out. I'm Heather McCarthy, your concierge agent and realtor with Better Homes and Gardens Reliance Partners. If you want to know a little bit more about how low interest rates are impacting the market, take a look at this video right here. Have a great day and thanks for watching. We are taping this in February. Started with an F. If ultimately, if you can have people organize their tours through, damn it. That was good. That's good. That's great. Okay, that means we're going in the right direction. Okay.